Hi. So today's Wednesday. This would actually be day 6, but I'm actually going to make the video about day 5 because I didn't have a chance to make a video yesterday. I wound up working both jobs, which takes, it's about 11, 12 hours a day. Um, so um, as far as yesterday goes, working at the Park District again, um, and it's just really hard to be there and not and find anything to do really. I used to try to bring homework and do that. I've watched shows on Netflix and do that because once I'm done taking things down, there's dance class for 4 hours, 3, 4 hours, and then I reset up and I disinfect and I get everything for the next day of preschool or whatever it may be. Um, so there's just 3 or 4 hours of sitting in an office at a computer that I can't really do anything. Um, and as of right now, there's nothing that I want to watch on Netflix. If you have any suggestions, I would love it. I'm about to rewatch The West Wing again, but even that, I can basically do all of it word for word to this point. Um, so I tried last week when I posted. I had a problem last Friday where I ate a whole bunch of these really dumb, famous Amos cookie like individual packages, and they're terrible. They're also not good cookies. It's just sugar and chocolate that is sitting there. So yeah, might as well. Yeah, might as well. And then I've eaten 4 in a day, and it. I know I shouldn't, but they're just every 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, they're still there. Yep, yep. Yeah, I'll just grab one. Over the course of 7 hours sitting in this room. Um, so I brought food this time. I brought food yesterday, and I brought hummus, and there's some pretzels that are there, so I did that. I brought like a chicken salad thing that's supposed to be a little bit better, and then I brought some beef jerky, just as like, okay, the chicken salad and can be kind of a meal as it goes. The hummus and the jerky will be snacks, and I will be better. Okay, and I will spread that out over 7 hours. They were gone by hour 3, and I was so pissed off. Hour 4, actually. And then I was just there for another 3, 4 hours, just pissed off. Just, why did I do that? Why did I do that? What is wrong with you? And so yesterday was a bad day in general. I also didn't get a workout in because I slept too much in the morning. Um, and then, but I did work last night, and that's like I've said, it's unloading trucks, it's physical, it's sweating, it's moving. Um, so I guess that's at least one. And Christy, my wife, yesterday was she's like, she pointed out that I'm just too hard on myself, and she's right. Um, this is within the first week. This is, a lot of time sitting there and with nothing to do. I have to think of things to do to make it better, but I'm not going to get it right the first time or clearly the second time. Um, so I will just have to put thought into how to find more to do, especially on Tuesdays, which are worse than Fridays, at this job to try and just not eat as much as I do when I'm there. Um, so it's and as far as the cookies being just to my left the entire day, I have enough experience trying to stop doing something that's unhealthy for me, and when I'm 2 years removed from smoking, and I can tell you that I have the willpower to stop eating those. I do not have the willpower to stop eating those and be a functional and kind person, member of society, while it's happening. I'm just I'm an ass while I'm doing this. And it's worse, it feels like, with food. With cigarettes, I just didn't go out for a cigarette when my friends were having one. I just didn't go in the gas station. I just removed myself from those situations. With sugar, if I'm having a bad day, my wife feels like, oh, I'll get him a donut while she's getting her tea. Um, if the dance instructor wants to be nice for the cleaning, or just has stuff at her other job, she brings it into this job. When my parents decide that they want something sweet, they buy 2 whole pies for 4 people living in this house. There's no reason for that. And it's because they're perfectly fine having an apple pie still sitting in that fridge 3 days later. Every time I open the fridge, I'm like, man, I could just kill that right now. And that would probably be easier mentally than having to stare at it for the next 3 days until someone else eats that pie or it gets thrown out. Because it doesn't make any sense to me, the amount of sweets that they buy, and then they just sit here for weeks until they're thrown out unless I eat them. So I've got to figure those things out, and I'm trying to, and so that's the negative of yesterday, and now I've just got to. This is where it comes into the mindset of actually getting healthy. I can't be defeatist. I can't be pissed off or dismiss yesterday. You just, okay, it happened. It actually wasn't that bad of a day in all totaled. It's not a day that I want to string 4 or 5 together. But if I make that the day of the week where it winds up being bad, I can go forward and press on and be better about my health choices, which actually brings me through to today. I'm recording this video now, and I'm going to upload it as soon as I get done. But then I've already done my workout for today. I'm also going to go for a walk after this. I have a dinner I'm planning to make, which will take time, and I've never made before, so I'm kind of excited. So it's, yeah, I got to take a deep breath, realize that yesterday wasn't good, and then move forward and try and be better today than I was yesterday. And, it's a motto for a lot of anonymous groups, I guess. It's one day at a time. And that's really how I have to take it. And even in certain circumstances, if I do something bad in the morning, I don't have to make the whole day bad is another thing, so one day at a time is even more broad, and I can lower it if I need to. So I think that's going to do it for this portion about yesterday. It's actually a little bit longer, but this was the first one that was really a struggle. It was really difficult. So trying to move on, and today is going well so far, and I'm gonna try some new things. I'm gonna try and put a coat on a cast iron pan when I'm done with this, and try and get that. It's brand new, so we'll see how that goes. So thank you very much for checking in. I know it's a little bit longer, and I appreciate if you stuck around, I guess. If you have anything on Netflix or Disney Plus or weird things that I could watch to try and pass time while I'm there, I got to try and think of other hobbies or things that I can do. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to post them below. Thank you. Bye.